Hello everybody, Rank Gamers here, and we're here for another video. During the beginning of this week, we went on a trip to Yellowstone, and it's my first time being to Yellowstone. My whole family went, and stuff like that. We went there on Monday and Tuesday. Well, we actually came back on Tuesday, but we went there on Monday. So it was about a 2-day trip kind of thing. And it was a lot of fun. And when we went there, we went to this gas station, and we went inside, and I noticed square lollipops. And I was like, very, very interesting, because I've never seen square lollipops before. But then again, on my last trip, in my last adventure video, we saw square ice cream, so it must be a thing nowadays. Okay, so on our trip to Yellowstone, when we got there, we were driving around, we went to the hotel, except the hotel was not ready yet, so we decided to go around and go sightseeing. So we looked around the town a bunch. We went to place to place to place to place to place to place to place. We went to a lot of stores and stuff. We saw a lot of cool things. I got some souvenirs in some of these stores. Like, actually my shirt. I was about to show you my globe thing, but my shirt is my first one. It's this Yellowstone shirt thing that I have on right now. I think it looks cool. I'll probably give you a better picture of it when I'm actually talking about this during the video, but, you know, I'm just going about the video right now. And then, I really like this shirt. I got this bear globe kind of thing. It's actually really cool. There's like a little fish coming out of it. There's a bear on top, there's a bear on the globe, and then when you shake it around, it has all sparkly things inside of it. I think it's really cool. One of my other things that I got was a bobblehead. Bubble. It's this little wolf sticking his tongue out, as you can see. I really like it. You like tap his nose and do. Okay, and then he has a little yellowstone tag thing on him. Hopefully you can actually read Yellowstone when I show it to you. But there's also another thing. You guys are gonna like this. So, I got this dragon puzzle thing, and it is huge. I saw a model of this in the actual wood store. It was like a wood store place where you can see a bunch of these. There were like bears and stuff inside, but this was my favorite. It's this dragon thing right here with all this stuff. It's wood, and as you can see, it's not built in right now, or built. I will eventually build this. No, let's hit it. No, I'm joking. Okay. So I'm gonna make a video on this, like me building this. Now to continue. We went to more than just those shops. Went to the shirt shops. As you can see, I got a shirt, of course, and I got this cool mug from my brother. He bought it for me. And I really thank him for doing that. Because, I mean, this is a really cool mug, actually. It has this, like, tree kind of, like, curve thing. Like, if you were to put, like, a stick and bend it across here. It kind of looks like that, and I feel like that's really cool. And then it has this really cool bear design on top of it, like, right here. It's really neat. Okay, so now our actual visit to, like, the Yellowstone Park. And so before we actually got to the Yellowstone thing, like, as we were driving up after we had, like, handed in our pass thing, we were driving up the road, and then we actually came across some buffalo, and I thought that was really cool. We took some pictures of it, because we actually got to see some baby buffalo, and some adult buffalo. There were like 3 adult buffalo, 3 baby buffalo, and I thought it was really cool. The part where we actually went to Yellowstone, we went to visit the Old Faithful first. That was the first path that we went on. So we were driving down there, and we saw all these many little geyser things next to it. So we went on a few other pathways before we made it to Old Faithful. And we went around and around and around and around. No, I'm joking. It was just one circle. We went around and looked at all of the like many little different types of geysers. And then there was like this lava rock ground. It was kind of neat. It was steaming, very warm. Don't touch it. You gotta walk on this little platform place. It's kind of like a bridge, but it doesn't touch the ground. It's like held up by stands underneath it, and you're like walking along it. And that's how that part went. So then, after that, we went to the actual Old Faithful, like the giant geyser that explodes into the sky. And we gotta sit there, we watched it, and it exploded in front of us. You're quite a few feet away from it, to be honest, because you don't want it to explode on you, but there was like this giant loop bridge that goes all the way around it. So we sat at this bench section right in front of it, and it went boom, and we thought it was really cool. And then we went to the cafeteria after that. The cafeteria, we got like sandwiches, really good sandwiches. I got a cheese bagel egg thing. So then, after that, we went to the Norris geyser place, and we didn't know where the waterfall exactly was. And at the same time, we learned that it was closed, like partially closed, because of construction. So we learned this from this cabin area with a map and stuff, where we asked like questions, and we were like, where do we get here, and blah blah blah. And yeah, that was about that. And then we actually walked down the path to the Norris Geyser place, and we went down one side of the bridge. I don't think it was a giant geyser, or it was a giant geyser, we just didn't notice the giant geyser. We just noticed a bunch of small little geysers, and then there was like color things. So like the color of the rock on the ground was actually the temperature. So orange was like 140 degrees, blue was like 120 or something like that. I found that really cool because it was really colorful. So after the Norris place, we finally made it to the waterfall, and it wasn't closed, but it was halfway closed if you think about it, because the way to the upper part of the waterfall was closed because of construction, and it looked quite square. Not square. Scary. It looked quite scary as we looked across, because we were on the other side of the waterfall kind of thing. We looked over there, and it was like this scary little platform that if like one stair fell off, you would like fall into some trench into the waterfall. So we decided not to look over there anymore. And so when we got to the waterfalls, we went down this trail area, and there were these little platform areas next to the trail that were kind of cool because you got to sit off them and stare down at the waterfall. So like the upper part of the waterfall is what we got to look down upon. And I thought that was really cool because we took a bunch of pictures there and stuff. There were like 3 of them as you like move down there, and it was kind of neat. So at the beginning of the trail, it was kind of close to the road, so you had to walk along this little like dirt pathway close to the road, but like below the road at the same time. So you could see the cars like over this like little lip area. So you walked through there a little bit, and then you came back onto the road section, and then you go like down into the actual like trail area from at least where we began, because we began like at the very beginning of this trail area, and we like continued into the pathway. So then it leads down to the lower falls area, which is where we were planning on going, because the upper falls area was closed, which was totally lame, but scary at the same time. And we were very glad that they did construction over there, because we were like, So as we went down to the lower falls area, there were 2 points that we could go to. There was the higher point, and then there was the lower point. But we decided to go to the lower point first, because it was quite a bit of a hike down there, and there were like a couple of little streams that go by. But when you go down there, there's these little bridges that go over these little areas. And it's really cool because you have these dirt pathways, and then these wooden little bridge things that go over the streams. And you can walk over them, and they're quite cool because it's like those bridges that you always imagine in those movies. Except for it's not string, you're not holding onto string on the sides. And it's not like a shaky bridge underneath you, it's a stern, very stiff bridge. And we continued down there. We took pictures along the way, like of the little falls, because they were like little mini waterfalls for the stream things. And it was kind of cool. It was really cool. And then as we got closer to the bottom of the lower falls area, like where the stairs were, there were a lot of stairs right there, where it goes down to this platform area down below that's like wooden. Except for bigger than the like upper plateau kind of things, but it's a small little wooden area down below that's like staring at the waterfall directly in the face kind of thing. And it was cool. We took a bunch of pictures down there, and some of the steps were fairly scary when you go down there. Steps like move back and forth sometimes. You're like, not on the actual like platform place, but the stairs. All of the stairs were scary. But we sat down there, we took pictures as a family, we stared at the waterfall for like 10 minutes, and we were like, this is a good waterfall. because it was the biggest waterfall we've actually ever seen. We've seen like the smaller waterfall things, but nothing matches the Yellowstone waterfall. It was really cool. And yeah, then we headed back upwards, and when we went upwards, it was this long hike. And it was warm by then, so we got there in the morning, and then as we went up there, it was turning more towards like the afternoon time of day, and we decided to go upwards to the upper high peak area. It goes way up above the actual like low point, so you're like way up here. And we looked up there and stared at the waterfall some more for like 5 more minutes. We took pictures up there. It was really cool. Except for it was more crowded on the top half than the bottom half, probably because of the hike. But it was really crowded at the top part. And then after that, we decided to go back to our car. Now, in other news, as you can see, the shirt majestically changed like magic. Maybe not, but still. Okay, so I took it off to show you guys a better view of my shirt, a better view of this thing, you know, because I don't think you guys got a very good view. Oh goodness, that's even worse than me when I was wearing. There we go, okay. So as you can see, it's a pretty cool shirt, and I'll probably put up a picture for where I am right now, like a picture for the short when I'm actually like doing the video. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the shirt. It was the main point of this video. No. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun to make. I had an enjoyable time doing this, so I really hope you all enjoyed watching. It took me a little bit of time to make this, and it was a lot of fun. But the time after the next video, this will appear. So I'm going to be doing a video on this. I told you earlier in the video, but I'm going to add more detail to this. So it's like 148 pieces build. We're going to be doing a speed video on this, and I think it's going to be really cool, but you're going to have to wait a little while for me to make this video, because I'm going to make it after I come out with my new song video, which is going to be the video that I come out with tomorrow. So like Friday. And it's going to be a song called, what was its name? Right. It's going to be called Rushing War Bridge. And it's going to be an action song, and I really hope you guys enjoy that song that's coming out tomorrow, because I took a lot of time. I did it note by note. And it was really fun to make, because I actually enjoyed making this song. I've been making peaceful songs for quite a while, so I decided to make some action songs for you all. And it's copyright free too, so you guys can use it in your videos however you want. But this is the video I know you're all going to be waiting for. So, I hope you all really enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. It was enjoyable. It was fun and exciting to make, because I don't make these videos very often, but they do take time. So, like and subscribe if you like this type of content. So, I will see you in the next video, and bye.